Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go.
319. Get 300. Get 300. Take 30.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, so go. High. 11.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Lisa 24.
From the toss here to Etienne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Great job.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll be second down.
Hey, go, go!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 16.
They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10.
Hey, hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. What a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Warren. He looks forward for maybe a yard. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9.
319.
On second down, Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
258.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Senator, 26, 158, 150.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Warren. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Get 300. Get 300.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Down it. Don't let 318. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Back north. Look at this.
Fourth down, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Don't go over here. 258. Hey, black. Zip. Hey, take 26.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Blue 58. Jump out. Number 50. Zoom. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers going up top again. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We 19.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's swung out to ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Lisa 24.
In motion is Myers. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, go, go!
Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Myers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Ready up! Hey, 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Jags are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Hey, line. Here we go. Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. That one taken in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Hit by the rookie out of Colorado. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick-6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter, and he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Steelers 6. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Rodgers on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get 319. Jump out. Yeah, this. 319.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Inside. Inside. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Again, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. To the goal line and in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 13.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On red. Darn, this is hot. 30 left.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He will find Thomas. And he will score again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works free. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
26.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
They did tell us they wanted to establish a ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Warren will try the right side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Running left, it's Warren. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A handoff for Warren. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
319.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Prescott to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
We're going to 54. Hey, 47. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Jalen Warren
taking it in from the 20.
And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! There we go, kill! 47. 26.
Now Prescott. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early, They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
To the air again, Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? 26.
And again, it's Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 2nd and 10. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 2nd and 10.
Wipe up. Hey, 626.
Here's Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. 630. Back north. Look at this.
Rodgers going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers wants to change the look. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10.
18.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here you go. Wide, ain't it? Here we go, 47. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
Here we go, go to 54, go 20.
Now Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, 26 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Steelers first down.
They'll run it, Warren. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10.
We made 26. Come out. 50.
Rodgers now to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Third and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up 4th down.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott going to change the play. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
47.
Prescott now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
47. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Kill.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
46.
On third down, here's Williams. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 3-yard line.
Davis will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
47. All right, hey. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott. Touchdown! Javonte Williams from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That's good for a Steelers.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. On play action, Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
47. Here go 46. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill, 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 kill.
4th down, Prescott. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
They try the left side here with Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Back at his own 49.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Here we go, 47. Under. 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. I take the ball in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
Prescott. That is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get...
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
We're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. All right, 26.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run and play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Prescott. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Here's 3rd down and 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Dak. Able to find the open man. That's complete. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10.
We're going to 54. All right, 26.
Here's Dak. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw, Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, and they got to feel good now.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10. Now Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. But they'll come up now. This is second and long. To throw is Rodgers. Able to find Thielen. And he would get a good amount of yardage back on second down, but the clock still runs.
16 yards.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down.
319.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times